We're live.
This is Warriors NRL Fanatics here. This is back today with this is something I'm going to do completely different. Something new I think we'll be bringing to the channel. It's with the game yesterday, and I did a live Q&A last week, and I'm going to do another one this week, but with a little bit difference this time. I'm going to do it with a fan actually. So bring on a fan to the channel to discuss the game, the Warriors versus the Cowboys game on Sunday afternoon, which we got up in the end 12 points. And joining me for this little live fan review and Q&A show is Tim. He's a follower of my Instagram page, Warriors NRL Fanatics. If you guys haven't followed Warriors NRL Fanatics, it's on Instagram, so go check that out, Warriors NRL Fanatics. So, Tim, why don't you introduce yourself? You're a big Warriors fan, obviously, but how long you've been supporting the Warriors, and how long you've been supporting us? How long
I've been supporting the Warriors since 1995. I remember when they first started playing. I remember the 2001 grand final against the Roosters. I do remember that back in the day. Just a massive Warriors fan. Can't wait for Magic Round in 2 weeks, and can't wait to pump the Eels. Yeah, just Kiwi living in Australia, and love everything about the Warriors.
Yeah, sounds good. Like myself, I'm a big Warriors fan. I obviously have been in Australia for 9 years and living on the Gold Coast here. So, Tim's a big Warriors supporter. He's showed a lot of support for my page as well. He's come on Instagram as well. He's done a bit of a live video with me as well on Instagram as well. So, so going off, what's your thoughts on the game yesterday afternoon? I thought it was a very, very tough second half from us. I thought the first half, we were great in the first half. We started off pretty well, 24 points for lead. Halftime was a very challenging half for us in the second half. But what's your thoughts on the game in general?
Like you're saying, the first half, I think we played quite well. I think Rocco Berry really stood up, and our new winger, I actually forgotten his name, but I think he played very well. I think, again, Reece Walsh played very well, very young, enthusiastic, kind of like a young Ponga. Great kicking game on him. Still a few rough in some areas, but nonetheless, the first half we really stuck it to him. We contained Jason Taumalolo. He was only on for the first 20. But in the second half, I actually thought we deserved to lose that. I think we made a lot of mistakes. Some of the kicks weren't going to plan. Our fifth tackle options weren't going to plan. And I think we were lucky, but, 2 points is 2 points, and we'll take that. I think, really impressed with how Walshy and Rocco Berry. I've just seen Rocco Berry today being a contract extension to 2024. So it'd be interesting to see if David Fusatua is with the Warriors next year, or how the squad's looking with those signings.
Yeah, and that news today broke with Rocco Berry off. Good signing over. I think it's good to re-sign some young talent. Keeping young talent is very important for the future of the club. And over the past years, being a Warriors fan, we're prone to let go very good young players, and some of them come back to bite us, some of them don't. But I think it's pretty crucial to re-sign Rocco Berry. I mean, I thought his first two games, Melbourne was all right, but I thought he was better in the second game on Sunday against the Cowboys. Yeah, I thought he was better in the second game, actually. I thought first game was okay, but not great. But I thought his second game was much better. And, it's good to, Reece Walsh as well and Rocco Berry. It's good to, keep that young talent, sign that young talent up for the future.
Yeah, well,
I
I was thinking them, man. Like, did I hear that Rocco Berry, Reece Walsh, Adam Pompey, and the new winger and Janine Tanua Brown, less than 20 games between them. Can't believe it. Like,
very.
we got a lot of young guys coming through, and like I was listening to some of them, and I'm feeling like I'm really happy that these young guys are sort of stepping up. Adam Fanua Blake yet to come back. He's due back in what must be 3 to 4 weeks now. Hiku's due to come back. Ewan Aiken, he's due to come back very soon, in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Chanel Harris-Davida. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so this is someone here in the lives. Bro, Jazz and some costly mistakes blocking the goods, says Yozar. Sorry if you pronounce that name wrong, but yeah, Yozar, that's what his name is.
Yeah, I did see that.
Jazz Tavanga, go ahead.
I was just saying, yes, I remember, I think it was Jazz Tavanga tried to push an offload straight into one of the Cowboys players, and Sirenen late in the second half did a incorrect play the ball, giving the Cows very, very good, field position. And that's when I think that stage it was 24-20, and the Cows were coming in hot, but luckily we managed to pull it off.
Yep. Yeah. Jazz Tavunga's a good player, but he has some moments where, he can give away a penalty or, stupid. Yep. But, Jazz is still a good player to have on the side. I mean, brings that bit of aggression. He's very, very, he's one of those players like Brown, or he's like one of those players, he just loves to get in there. He's very, Jazz Tavunga, it's good to have in the team, actually. So, there's some questions, and just trying to look here. I'll read them out. Question: are you going to Mount Smart game against Penrith boys? No, I'm actually in the Gold Coast, and Tim is in. Are you in Brisbane? You're in Brisbane, right?
Yeah. Both so no.
Yeah, we'll be both at Magic Round. So no, we're not that game. No.
I still think the Warriors, though, we're up and coming. I think 7th on the ladder is perfect spot for us at the moment. We can. I feel we can beat Manly, and I feel we can beat the Eels as well. But we need to sort of keep this momentum. I don't know if Murdoch Masilla is he got concussed on Sunday, and I don't know if he's playing next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed he will. But if he's out this week, it's going to be a big loss for us.
Yep. Yeah, teamless getting out tomorrow afternoon, so it'll be interesting. So, yeah, I will probably have someone on the channel to do a preview of the Warriors Manly game tomorrow. So, that with YouTuber, which is so people who don't know, Paddy's a Manly fan, so probably get him on here. But yeah, so that's in works. So just letting you guys know, probably tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet. So it's a question here. From Richie. What about Papali?
Yeah, he's playing very, very well for the Eels, but different system, different players. Maybe towards the end of last season, I don't think he was actually playing that well for the Warriors, and it's good that he got a bit of a sea change. I see that the Eels have signed Hayes Perham, and our old hooker Nathaniel Roach. He's also gone to the Eels. I've seen they've all gone there, but Papali'i this year has really stood out for the Eels. But on a rising tide, all ships float. So I think just being in a much different culture, maybe a better culture, who knows, is making him play a lot better.
Yeah, man, he's been playing well. Got to say, it's good to see. Actually, very good to see. I know, a lot of Warriors fans are saying, "Oh, why did we let him go?" Those questions that you usually get when, but I think it's better because he's them, and the Warriors over the years, the best system, and Parramatta's a good team, and they're on the up there at Parramatta. They're not far away from a premiership. They're not far away actually. So from Parramatta, it's good to see.
Yeah, with hold the ball, any big
Hold
name
the ball.
Yeah.
Ask question. Any big signings next year?
Yeah. Not that I know of. You'd have to think that there's still going to be cap space left from the Tuivasa-Sheck departure. I know that Reece Walsh is on $400,000 a year. So and Rock and Rogers on what about 1.2? So there's still anywhere between 600,000 to 800,000 a season. Rocco Berry's been re-signed, but I wouldn't think that he would be on big money yet. So interesting to see. They'll be waiting to see how Rocco Berry, Reece Walsh, all those players start playing for the rest of the season. Because I feel they'll still be trying to fill the fullback position, because I don't think Reece Walsh is a fullback. I feel like he's better in the halves. He played a lot better for us in the halves. And yeah, no big signings yet, but you'll get signings towards the end of the year when players start coming off, start needing to find a home for the next year and the years ahead. As for the Richie Rich is publicly getting coached, well, maybe. Who knows? Who knows how the Eels work?
Yeah. Yeah. Yoel says, sorry, boys, I've got to go have a good weekend at Magic Round up the boys. Yes. See ya, Yoel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Yeah. So that's been probably the reason, he's gone from a coach like Stephen QNA up to Brad Arthur. I mean, I know it's early days, but I think Brad Arthur's a pretty decent coach. They're yet to make far Parramatta, but yeah, I know Brad Arthur's a pretty coach. Say the same players left, and
yeah, well, they're going to
like
get
Melbourne. Craig Bellamy's one of the best coaches.
They're going down in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we do beat them on. I'll be there. I'll be hoping for a that'll be a big game actually. Yeah.
I'll be there I'm there all 3 days. I can't wait.
Oh, days, yeah. I'm only going to the Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'm so keen. I've had tickets for a long time. I'm going to watch every game.
Yeah. So if you guys keep questions, then we'll answer them. So, what's this? Tom hold the ball. How long is our relationship with the Redcliffe Dolphins for? Oh, that's a good question, actually.
I thought it was for about 3 years.
I'm pretty sure it is, actually. I'm pretty sure it's 3 years, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And if you want, mate,
yeah, I don't
play, I'm keen. If anybody keen to go watch the Redcliffe Dolphins play, that's not too far from me.
Oh yeah, no. Yes, that's where majority Nathan Brown talked about it the other day. I think it was a press conference. He said how much likes of Rocco Berry and that they played for the Redcliffe Dolphins, and they for the Redcliffe Dolphins is talking about it, and he said how their relationship with the Redcliffe Dolphins is pretty good. So which is a good sign, which is it's pretty encouraging.
Well, we
to
need
hear
a good
that.
secondary competition to make
So,
sure that we've got good players coming through. I was
yeah,
just saying we
definitely.
need a
Yeah,
good
we do.
secondary
We need.
competition.
Yeah. Broncos fans matter. Young talent go, says Rich. Rich.
Well, let's
Yeah,
they.
they're pretty mad. Yeah.
Oh, did you see the CEO came out today and said they need to stop the vultures from coming out and stealing their talent? That's been going on in the game for forever.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that, but I heard about it. Yeah, I heard about that. About that. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, they've let Reece Walsh go. Dearden's gone. David Fafita, Xavier Coates looks like he's on his way out to the Storm. I don't know. That's life. I mean, like, every club loses a young gun. There was like who did the Cowboys let
Yeah,
go? Jerome Hughes and the Chiefs. The Cowboys let them go, and now they play like freaks for the Storm. So that's just how it is.
yeah. Sam Walker too. Yeah, he's been
Yep.
very good actually. Sam Walker.
But do we know if these guys are
This is a
how to stop Tommy
yeah.
Turbo?
Go ahead.
Rip his
Yeah.
bloody head off. I don't know. Kick to the wingers.
Yeah.
Kick to the wingers and try and snuff out their attack. We're just going to get good in our kick chases, not give them space. I know it's such a cliche, but you just got to run hard, tackle hard, and the rest of your game will come off that. You'd have to think if Tommy Turbo's only good when he's got a bit of space. We really need to make sure that we're on top of that because they'll be up for it. It's at Lotto Land as well.
Yeah, it's going to be. I reckon it's going to be a very hard game. I mean, it's not.
Yep.
Manly, I know. Oh, they lost Penrith last week. You know, they want to bounce back as well, and it's Tommy Turbo's 100th game, which is going to be a bit of motivation for them to get up. You know, over the Warriors too, and Tommy's 100th. You know, has come in a long time. He's had a lot of injuries, but yeah, he's finally going to break that 100 mark.
Yep,
yeah,
he is. I don't know. Maybe he does a hamstring in the opening 5 minutes. Oh well, let's see how we go.
Fusatua finishing up his last year with us. Asked hold the ball for. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I don't honestly know what's up with him. His form is just, you know, gone down. I think it's gone downhill. It hasn't been able to find that form for a very long time.
I think he's done. I think with the new guys coming in,
yeah,
Rocco Berry, you know, he's just been awarded a contract. The new winger that made his debut. You'd have to think that the Fuss, unless he can come out with a couple of stellar performances in the next, you know, couple of months, I don't know. I think he's done. I'm not sure where. Is this his
I'm going to have
last year contracted? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's still contract for next year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he is. Even Mamali could be next. I think I'm going to have to disagree with that.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to have to disagree. I think Mamali's been playing well lately. Actually, I think Yeah.
He's very safe.
I mean, people are
He's very
saying,
safe.
Mamali's safe for me. I, I don't see Mamali going, and I think he's been playing well enough, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he doesn't he does everything right. Is that
playing
Fusatu
with
or Mamalo?
I think I think Mamalo. I think Mamalo. I think Fusatu might go actually. I don't know where a team would need Fusatu, but you know he could go to somewhere.
Maybe the Eels.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe, but yeah, enough. They got Sevo and that. They got what they have right now, I think.
Yeah, Ferguson comes off contract.
Yeah,
though.
Hold the Ball says
Fair point.
yeah, he does, yeah. Hold the Ball says fair point, boys.
Okay, any other questions?
Yeah, and then if there's any more questions, you guys got a last chance to put in your questions before I let Tim go. So any more questions, put them in now. I'll give you guys a few minutes.
How do you think we're going to go sort of against Manly? Where are we tracking at the moment?
Well, look, I think at the moment we're sitting in seventh, which we got a bit fortunate in the second half to win that game, but I thought we deserved to win it. To be fair, I mean, there's some people saying we don't deserve to win, but I thought we deserved to win it. In the end, we had a good first half. We're leading 24. Yeah, we probably should have. Yes, we probably should have done better in the second half, but I thought we deserved to win it. But yeah, I think going to the Manly game for me, I think we should win. We could win it, but it's going to be fun. I'll definitely have a full-on preview tomorrow night. With probably Paddy G. He's a Manly fan who'll become on the channel, so make sure you keep an eye out for that one. So yeah, I'll do a preview tomorrow night. But I personally think we can beat Manly. From what I've seen, from the first half, if we can prove the second half, then yes, we can definitely beat them. But it could be close. It could be a very close game.
Yeah. I think
so.
This year the travel. Sorry, mate, I think this year the lack of travel is really, really helping us. I mean, the boys are only an hour away, or an hour and a half bus drive from Terrigal, Central Coast, down to Manly. Whereas seasons gone past, we'd be doing the 3-4 hour plane trip every week. Last one. How do you rate Nathan Brown so far? Taking everything into context so far, good work, lads. Go the Warriors from Hold the Ball.
Mm-hmm. You can go ahead first.
Yeah, mate. I reckon I think he's doing really well. We've got, one of our marquee signings in Aiden Fanua-Blake. He's been out for the last few weeks. Massive meter eater. So, and then you got all the injuries that we got. Like Ewan Aitken was also another marquee signing centre from the Dragons. And he's been out since the first game. Paul Turner, another injury. The amount of injuries we've got to seventh, coming into some form, and I think we're doing really, really well. The other thing I don't think people recognise enough is probably that Peter O'Sullivan, the recruitment manager. With seasons gone past, I'd have to say that the Warriors have struggled to attract big name Australian players. And Peter O'Sullivan, he's come in. Aiden Fanua-Blake signed. Ewan Aitken signed. Yeah. And I think, we're just on the up and up with the Warriors. But with Nathan Brown, I feel like, I'll definitely give him a pass mark. I just hope that we just need to keep winning, every, second game or We just need to keep the wins coming along because we don't want to get down towards the end of the season sitting 10th on waiting for points that go our way. Yeah. What do you think, mate?
No, I don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I actually think, look, I'll be honest here with Nathan Brown, and when they appointed him as coach, I was personally not a fan of it at the start. I thought, I wasn't so sure. I thought there were quite a few other options there they could have gone with. Someone like Anthony Griffin. I know there's some people that don't like Anthony Griffin. I thought he's all right, but I thought he'd be another option there, and there was quite a few options like the Walker brothers, which I didn't really support that option. I think that was better that we didn't go with them. But over the off season, I sort of thought might as well give him a chance and see how he goes. And if this year we don't make finals, give him another chance. I mean, I don't think we should sack him straight away if we don't make the finals this year. I think just give him a few years, see how he goes, and if it doesn't work out, we get someone else. But I think he's done all right. He's done all right so far. I'll give him a little bit of a pass mark so far because so far we're sitting in 7th. We're not going. I wouldn't say we're going great, but we can improve. But we're going too badly. So I think he's doing all right at the moment, Nathan Brown. Actually, so
Causa, mate. I'm a Kiwi living in Aussie, living in Brisbane. Massive Warriors fan. And pretty much live and breathe. I wouldn't say I live and breathe the Warriors, but I follow them pretty closely, and really, really looking forward to seeing them in Magic Round in 2 weeks' time. Not a YouTuber.
So Tim's just a big
follower.
Yeah, he's just a big Warriors fan that I saw him. He sent me a few messages. He talks about the Warriors, and I thought, I thought get him on and see have a chat and talk about the Warriors. And he's a big Warriors fan, but he's not a YouTuber. He's not one of those big name people. He's just a big Warriors fan. It's just good to have some fans on the channel. I mean, I might be getting on a few more people. If you're interested, just let me know because I think it's a good idea to get some fans on the channel. Talk the team we love, the Warriors, because the Warriors have a great support. We're very passionate. We're proud. Gone through some tough years and some up and downs, but I just think it's just a great idea to get some people on the channel, talk about the game and talk about the Warriors, and it's great to have someone like Tim on the channel share his thoughts on the team. So
is anybody out there keen to meet up before the Magic Round on Sunday for the Warriors game?
It says here too. Says Rick so far. To Judge Brand. Yeah, you're actually right about that one. I think it could be. No, we're only 8 rounds, going into 8 rounds in now, and I actually agree with that one. I think, but knowing the Warriors supporters, we're very passionate, and if we start going on a losing streak or something like that, people, they'll be quick to judge which to judge. There's something go.
What do they say? Success has many fathers, but failure don't. Failure has none. So if we go on a bit of a losing streak, they'll be quick to call for Brown's head. But we just got to stay strong because every team has their ups and downs.
Yeah, definitely. And you look at some of the pre. Yeah.
Daniel Sexton
and the Warriors.
Yep.
Yeah, spot on. Yeah, Daniel Sexton, spot on. That's spot on. I mean, that's been the problem for the Warriors, their defense, and I thought For when Todd Payton came in, for he turned the club around a bit. It's just what made them play for each other. For when he pretty disappointed when they that he didn't want to stay on with the Warriors, but he's up there at Cowboys now, and we got a win over them on the weekend. But it's got a soft spot for Todd Payton, what he did when he came for the Warriors. Fought a decent job. We nearly made the finals, but not to be. But he did a decent job. Yeah.
I think I was actually glad when they let QNA go. I know it's quite harsh, but this is a business. We just couldn't win.
Yeah.
We couldn't string wins together. We couldn't sign big names, and QNA. The writing was on the wall for a long time with QNA, and however harsh it was, rugby league's a business. If we get, like I say, if we go on a massive losing streak, even Brown's head will be on the chopping block.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Even though that Stephen Kearney got sacked, I thought I wasn't a big fan of Stephen Kearney, to be honest. So when he decided to coach the Warriors, I think he had one good year, that was 2018, and then we didn't. After that year, I thought we were gonna go on the up from there, but it didn't end up that way. So I thought, I just thought he did some. I know the players really liked him. Treat him like a father. He's a Kiwi, proud Kiwi, all that Stephen Kearney and all that. But I just, personally, I was pretty happy when he got sacked. But the way he got sacked, I wasn't happy with the way he got sacked mid-season, because we were in Australia and coronavirus hit, and I felt the sacking of that time was a bit strange, just strange timing. But in the end, I know Todd did a pretty decent job in the end. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But
I don't think there's ever a good time to sack a coach. I mean, look at how the Sharks are going at the moment. They sacked their coach, and they've got the stand-in coach.
Yeah.
He had what, another? He could have just finished out the year. John Morris, they got Fitzgibbon, and so. Same with Dean Pay last year. Dean Pay was coaching the Bronx, the Bulldogs. Lived by the GC Titans myself.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Lived by the Gold Coast Titans. Yeah, when the Warriors play the Gold Coast up, that'll be Rogers' last game. Or hopefully not. Hopefully make the finals, but that'll be Rogers' last game. If we don't make the finals, but I'll be definitely going to that game against the Gold Coast up here. Yeah.
Is there anybody keen to meet up before the Bronx?
So
the game 2 weeks time?
Yeah, it looks like there's no more. Oh no, there's no more questions at the moment.
That's okay.
So
mate.
It looks like there's no more questions. Yep. All right. So. Oh, hang on. What's this? One more question. I'll just get this one more question in quickly.
Sorry, mate. I don't know anything about the assistants.
No, I'm not so sure about that one. I think all I know is I think Justin Morgan's assistant coach. I'm not sure who else is I don't know who the other assistant coaches are, so no, I can't really answer that question. I can't really answer that question. Sorry. Yeah.
I like the fact that I know it sounds pretty harsh. I'm a Kiwi myself, but they had to get rid of what they were doing with the Stacey Jones and Kiwi flavour was not working. You look back to 2002, we had when we made the grand finals with the Roosters, we had an Australian coach. We had Kevin Campion, was a hard-nosed front rower. We had a lot of Aussie players. Same in 2011, we had Michael Luck, Aussie player. I mean, Sean Johnson's breakout year, we had an Aussie coach, and Cleary. So I think, even though the Warriors are a New Zealand club, we have to have a mixture of Australian expertise, Australian players, and Kiwis, because going the Kiwi way it just wasn't working. The Kiwi competition in New Zealand, I know I'm going a little bit off track here, but the Kiwi competition is nowhere near as strong as the Australian competition, and that's just how it is. New Zealand's a rugby union, and they don't have the population and as in Australia. So I don't know. I think what they've done going in that direction, also partnering up with the Redcliffe Dolphins, good second-tier competition. And, then those guys are obviously a feeder club to the Warriors. So I know we're going a bit off track with the assistant talk, but I think whatever higher management have done, they're certainly putting the Warriors in the right direction. And it'll be interesting to see how we go once we actually go back to New Zealand with the whole travel. I mean, we could we might not even go back there this year. The risk of an out, like we've seen in just Perth in the last week, they shut the borders down too quick. So no NRL team is going to want to go to New Zealand with the risk of being stuck there for 2 weeks. So I potentially see the Warriors staying in Australia for this season at least, and which I don't think it was a bad call. Yeah, 2011 season. So what was the best so far? We made the grand final. It was actually Sean Johnson's breakout year. He started the season playing for the for local club footy, and ended the season playing in the grand final. So yeah, it definitely was our best season so far.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very good year, that one. Yeah, we had all three teams in the grand final on that day. Like we had the Auckland Vulcans, which was the team. No, then was the Auckland Vulcans in the New South Wales Cup, and we had the under-20s as well on the grand final as well. So yeah, we had a great under-20s team back then as well. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, Takeaho.
Great team, and it was a big day.
I watched that game actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, another thing I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. With the there was I think it was last report on Fox Sports about the Warriors rejecting Sean Johnson. I mean, I want to hear your thoughts on it. What do you think? Because
I think it's a good move. I don't see him adding any long-term value to the club. I don't see who's he going to come and replace? Got Cody Nikorima? Why? Yes, the grand final loss was hard to watch. I was surrounded by Manly supporters in Western Australia at the time, but but with Sean Johnson coming to the club, he's obviously coming towards the end of his playing life. He wants big money. We don't need another half.
Yep.
We've got Chanel Harris-Tavita, we've got Cody Nikorima, we've got Reece Walsh, we've got O'Sullivan. So yeah. I just don't. I think it's a good idea that we didn't sign him, and I think word on the street he'll be playing for the Broncos. But yeah, I'm glad they didn't sign him. And from what Paul Kent said, he actually said that the senior playing group did not want him back. So he's obviously ruffled up a few feathers there, but I don't know. What's done is done. The Warriors good that they're looking forward and not looking backwards. How do you think?
Yeah, exactly. And because I was gutted when Sean Johnson left, because he was one of my favorite Warriors players, him, and I was gutted when he left, but then at the end of the day, he left, and I don't think it's right to just allow him to come again. And as good of a player he is, and he had a few up and down games for us, but I just think it was the right decision, in my opinion, to not allow him to come back, not accept the Sharks' offer to want him back. In my opinion, just what I thought. Yeah.
I think the way he went for the Warriors is very hard to judge. I mean, he went through a lot of coaches, a lot of halves partners, a lot of different teams. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I was very, very sad when he left. Very, very. He was my favourite player. It is what it is. That's footy, and footy rolls on, and the Warriors did the right thing.
Yeah, well, it's now. Roger's my favourite player. Now I'm gutted that he's going to be leaving too. But I mean, yeah, I was gutted when I heard that news, and I was hoping it was just bullshit, and excuse me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was hoping it was false and all that because I just keep hearing about it, and then then they said there was a press conference, and I thought, here we go, it's probably going to happen. So, and it did.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But
he deserves it.
I wish him all the best because, I wish him all the best. I mean, he wants to do what's best for him, and he wants to be luck to him. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, he's not doing it for the money.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people say that, but that he's doing it for the money, but
no, he won't be doing it for the money.
Fair enough.
He'll make more money. He'll make more money in the NRL.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Warriors won't travel home, but from what ex-Warriors players will say, they lose 2 days due to travel, which are crucial in recovery days. Says Causa 213.
Yep, that is true. And Phil Gould actually touched on that. He was looking to go in towards the NRL. Obviously, hopefully next year, having all Warriors games in New Zealand, which should, not necessarily at Mount Smart, but taking them around the country, which I could see which have its pros.
Yeah.
But the other one was, potentially having a few games in Australia, not at Mount Smart. So you might have, say, a month in Australia and then a month in New Zealand, which, I could see how that would work. I don't know how it would work for some of the families. But I can see why the Warriors won't want to be leaving Terrigal on the Central Coast when they're only an hour's ride out of Sydney. They're halfway between Sydney and Newcastle, and I can see how it definitely have its benefits.
Yeah, well, Manly aren't going to be easy to beat. Yeah, I definitely agree. It won't be. No one's easy in the NRL, whether you're a bottom post team or whether you're top team, you're taking on a top team. No one's easy to beat in the NRL, to be honest.
Manly are favourites, but I think we can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think what surprised me was we were favourites against the Cowboys. I mean, and the Cowboys, they were coming to the game, they won 3 in a row or something like that. So that was very surprising. Heard that we were Cowboys.
Yeah, but to be fair, they beat the Bulldogs, the Tigers, and the Raiders.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they have been beating those teams. Yeah.
And what was
Sean Johnson's best weapon was his step.
Yeah, that is true. His best weapon was his step, and when he had that massive leg injury, back whenever he did that, when he was playing for the Warriors, he just never was the same. He didn't have the pace. He even came on Dean and Kemp's Bloke in a Bar podcast saying that he never sort of really regained that strength, and so he started focusing on his kicking game, kicking game and passing game. So that is what it is. He's pushing close to 30 now, and 2011, 9 years ago, he would have been 19, 20. So massive difference.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I watched that podcast. So it was quite interesting. That one, bloke in a bar that Sean Johnson was pretty good to watch actually. I thought quite interesting what he said. Gotten Sean Johnson back better than Cody. It would be perfect for CHT. Says Radu. Is it Radu? Yeah, Radu.
Yeah, Radu.
Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong.
So that might be
Radu
okay.
Waka,
But you got to think that Sean Johnson's going to be wanting 800 grand, 800 to $1 million dollars a season. Do we really want to be spending $800,000 a season on a halfback that's coming toward the end of his career? I don't think so. I don't think it's good. I think what the boys have done and investing in the youth, ready for going for the long term, like I previously said. I think looking towards the future is a lot better than spending 800 grand on a halfback that we don't really need.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree. I mean, personally, I just think why bring back just move on from the past. I mean, you know yeah, I just think it's best that we move on from Sean Johnson, to be honest. So, Jordan Clark says, "Hey guys, going." So,
Yeah, I'm going good, mate. Life's good.
yeah, I'm good too.
Any
Yeah,
other Warriors
so
questions?
yeah, any more questions to do with the Warriors? I mean, we've done quite a few different questions, quite a few NRL questions as well as Warrior. But would like to have a few more Warriors questions if you guys have got any.
I'll ask you, mate. Who do we see as our fullback for next
Yeah.
season?
Look, we signed Reece Walsh, so if we sign Reece Walsh fullback, I mean I'll obviously see him playing at fullback. I mean, I think he'll play fullback, to be honest. Yeah, I think he'll be fullback. I think Reece Walsh will be the fullback, to be honest.
Yep.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about what they're going to do with they got someone like Rocco Berry. I think Rocco Berry could possibly play in the centres. I think he could be a centre, Rocco Berry, actually.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't
I
know
think so too.
what your thoughts on that are.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know. He's only played 2 games. I just don't think. I think I don't know the inner workings. All I can only go on is from what I see on game day. But I don't see Reece Walsh playing at fullback. I don't. I think he's a half. He's out and out half. He's a good stepper, good runner, good kicker. The way he kicked against the Cows, I think he's going to want to have his boot on the ball more times than not. So I don't see him at fullback. I think we'll be looking to sign another fullback. I don't know who. I just So that I could be wrong, but that's just my personal thoughts, mate. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. I personally would rather see him at fullback, but that's my thoughts anyway. Everyone's got different thoughts, but that's how I see it. I just see him starting at fullback. I think he'll be the fullback next year, to be honest.
Yep.
Where does HT go? Oh, that's a very good question, actually. Yeah, I think I think CH now. I think he'll be back in the halves. I think Harris will be back in the halves. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, again, let's put it into perspective. If Reece Walsh plays
Yep.
plays in the halves this week against Manly, comes out and has an absolute blinder, I think they'll keep him there. I know Reece Walsh going back to fullback would be good to see, and but then where's Roger going to be playing? Roger's going to be playing fullback this season. We've still got a competition to be competitive in, and so you're still going to want to have two of us a check at the back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we put Cody Nikarima to more of a hooker? Maybe taking some time off Egan, and then we put CHT with Reece Walsh. I don't know. Do we take Cody Nikarima off, and put Harris Tavita with Walsh, halfway through the game? With 20 minutes to go. I don't know. It all depends. But I don't see like I say, I'd be hard pressed to put Tuivasa-Sheck on the wing when he's so good at fullback. And the net comes back to if Reece Walsh plays fullback, where's he going to go?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, I don't think it'd be Rogers. I mean, Rogers' best position is fullback. I mean, putting him, it's not. I mean, he used to play wing a couple of years ago, but I just, when they did that against Melbourne Storm, I thought, they just wanted to find room for Reece Walsh, so they played Reece Walsh and started him. That's why they swapped Rogers to play on the wing.
Yep.
Jordan Clark says Reece Walsh would go he. Oh, what happened there?
How do we rate Egan?
Yeah,
I don't know. He does some good things. He's up there. I wouldn't say he's a premiership winning hooker, but he made some very, very clumsy reads against Jerome Hughes in the Melbourne game, and they, obviously that led to some tries. He is pretty solid on defense though, but he does a lot of no look passes. So I don't know how the signings are going for next year. Whether he is signed, but hey, I think we got room in the team for him, for a good price. As long as we're not paying him too much, I don't see a problem with it. Because we get rid of Egan, who are we going to get to replace him?
Yeah, I mean, I think Egan's been playing all right lately. Actually, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of him, but just honest thoughts. But lately, I think he's doing all right. Actually, I think he's done all right lately. He's playing all right. But yeah, I mean, personally like to see us sign another hooker. Someone like I'd say someone like Tom Starling from Canberra Raiders. I think he's a pretty decent player. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. I'd actually like to see us sign him, but I don't know. I don't think he'll leave Canberra because at the moment he's been getting a starting spot. But yeah, I don't know. What's your thoughts on Tom Starling? I think he's a player.
I think he's a gun player, but it's going to come back to that. Egan needs a running game. Yeah, he probably does. I'd carry on with Starling. It's hard for us to sign Aussie players, and I know isn't Starling English? He's from the English Super League, so it'd be hard for him to go from England to Canberra to Auckland. I would love to see it happen. It'd be hard to see it happen though. Egan needs a running game. Yeah, I think he does. He doesn't seem to run the ball very much, but that could be part of. They could also be part of Brownie's game plan. So we can't just leave it up to. We can't blame Egan because he's not running. He might have been told not to run, not to take those cheap meters. But I did notice that Cody Nikorima played. He ran a lot more this game. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
So I think that's I think that's probably enough questions. So just before I go, I'd like to thank you for coming on the channel. Thanks very much for coming on, and it's great to have someone like you on the channel to check Warriors and NRL, and I might get you on the channel again. So before would you like to say a few things before we go?
Yep. Good win over the Cows over the weekend, but great in the first half, sloppy in the second half. 2 points is 2 points. Roll on to Manly next week, and hope to see a few people at Magic Round in 2 weeks' time at Suncorp.
Yeah, no worries, and thanks for coming on, and a few little things
Up the bloody
here.
Warriors.
The Warriors, yeah, Warriors. yeah, thanks again for coming on. Thanks for coming on. Please also don't forget to hit the subscribe button to the channel. The channel's at 488 subscribers. So if you're new around here, if you're watching the video tonight or live stream or whenever you're watching it, subscribe to the channel. Click the subscribe button. Trying to get to 500 subscribers. So if you can hit that subscribe button, that'll be much appreciated. And also don't forget as well to hit that like button as well, video or the live stream. So make sure you hit that like button as well. So yeah, like I said, thanks to Tim for coming on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the preview between the Seagulls and the New Zealand Warriors, which will be probably with Paddy G, big Manly fan himself. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and thanks for watching.
See ya.